Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Education Society managed RNGPIT Institute of Technology, previously known as FETR, is one of Gujarat's leading institute based in Bardoli. The institute is recognized by AICTE and affiliated to Gujarat Technological University. The institute was established in the year 2010. The institute has 5 engineering streams: chemical engineering, civil engineering, computer science and engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. The institute has 7 departments, including science and humanities and workshop. The institute has dynamic curriculum, robust and talented pool of faculty members, and state-of-the-art infrastructure in all the departments. It is well known for imparting quality education, active research, and also nurturing students for holistic development achieved through student engagement tools like continuous evaluation, practical-oriented learning, departmental electives, soft skills development, and many more. Recently, RNGPIT has started AICTE approved and Gujarat Technological University affiliated 3 years industry-oriented graduation program, Bachelor of Vocation on Skill Development Based Higher Education. The institute has 3 BVOC courses: BVOC in Software Development, BVOC in Production Technology, and BVOC in Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. The institute has organized 144 expert talks, 165 industrial visits, 90 workshops, 76 seminars, 32 STTPs, and 20 faculty development programs till today. The institute is proud of its academic results. RNGPIT is continuously securing top rank at state level and zone level in Gujarat Technological University. India's first Common Engineering Facility Center, governed by Setu Foundation, is being developed at our college campus. The institute has signed MOU with UGEC PowerMax Private Limited Vadodara for skill development, industrial training in wind energy, with Aspiring Minds Gurgaon for the job placement, for Trivedi Global Education Mumbai for the guidance of higher education in abroad, with E-Yantra IIT Mumbai for the development of robotic laboratory, and with Reliance Jio for the development of recruitment and training center in the field of ICT. Training and placement cell of the institute is active and alive. RNGPIT has organized 2 job fairs in the association with Directorate of Employment and Training, Government of Gujarat, and NG Polytechnic. The institute has organized 2 IT job fair in the association with Surat IT Company Owners Association, SICO Surat. The institute has started SSIP cell for development of innovative projects and patent generation. Various projects done by our students have been presented at National International Expo and Enclaves. RNGPIT has established NPTEL local chapter for various online courses provided by IITs. Institute has run various skill development courses free of cost under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana approved by National Skill Development Corporation. RNGPIT has developed Hansaben B. Poonawalla Vocational Training and Research Center with 14 advanced, well-equipped laboratories. The institute has developed Tinkering Lab with the Association of Student Startup and Innovation Policy Cell, Gujarat State, in which students can enhance their knowledge in the field of IoT, robotics, artificial intelligence, 3D printing, calligraphy, and many more. The Chemical Engineering Department of RNGPIT is recognized as Schedule 1 Environmental Auditor by Gujarat Pollution Control Board Gandhinagar since 2012. The institute has around 40 industries allotted by GPCB for their audit work. NABL accredited Environmental Audit Consultancy Laboratory and Civil Material Testing Laboratory of the institute have acquired ISO 9001-2015 certification. There are many achievements done by faculties and awarded by gold medals. Every year, students have been facilitated with gold medals.
Hi, I'm Sunny Manchari and I'm a software engineer in Silicon Valley. I did my master's in computer science from California State University, Sacramento, and I did my bachelor's of engineering in computer science from FETR, which now known as RNGPIT. I have been asked to share my thoughts on three key areas. So the first one was the campus life. So I can definitely say it was both fun and studies. Studies in the sense that we had to prepare for Viva, GTM exams, and for writing assignment. And another thing is the fun part was that we used to have to buy a lot of activities. Like one is the visual study, which I personally liked the most because it was a combination of both keeping activities and cooking. And another one is the Kashish. So in that dancing, singing, so and other cultural activities too. So it was very much enjoyable.
The institute has been awarded with the Appreciation Award for Green Campus at Energy Expo by South Gujarat Productivity Council. In our campus, more than 3,000 trees plantation and 194 number of solar panels with 65 kilowatt capacity for utilization of energy. Students are given full facilities of library with a collection of around 15,000 volumes, 4,000 titles, 30 national and international journals, and 30 magazines. The institute provides facility of book bank and digital library to the students. The canteen facility is situated within the college campus. All type of hygienic meals and snacks are available at subsidized rate. Our institute provides hostel facilities for our college students. Vishwasmruti, Cultural Festival Kashish, Sports Week, outbound training, and festival celebrations are carried out for students' welfare and growth. RNG Patel Institute of Technology strongly believes in all-round development of the students who can shape the better future.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Kansara, Assistant Professor in Electrical Engineering Department. We have today a special guest, Dr. Mehul Thakkar. Also, we have Trupti Desai, Madam, from the Science and Humanity Department of the RNGPIT College, and also D.A. Dadhania, Sir, Head of the Science and Humanity Department, RNGPIT College, Surat. So, I request Trupti, Madam, to say some word about the Mehul, Sir. Trupti, ma'am. I think there is some issue from the Trupti, Madam. I request D.A. Dadhania, sir, to say something
Hello.
about. Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
Trupti madam
Your
now.
voice is
Come on,
audible.
madam.
Ha. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to on SWOT TOWS analysis and career success. Well known, all of you must be aware of this nowadays in professional life and in management field particularly. And it is our great pleasure that for such a lecture, for such a topic, we have a dynamic and well-known speaker, Dr. Mehul Thakkar. Mehul Bhai is an associate professor in human resource management. He is a university placement and counseling head of one of the prestigious Krishi University of India, that is Navsari Krishi University. He is a trainer, teacher, researcher, and counselor. Not only that, he was the winner of 12 gold medals in various academic achievements. He is a winner of 12 state level, 17 national level, and 12 international level awards for his various activities and success. He empaneled as a trainer to many universities, companies, and colleges. He conducted more than 1,000 training programs and trained almost 4 lakh people of multinational companies, NGO, universities, colleges, and schools. And because he is a because he is a very good reason, he has built his career as a motivational and innovative trainer. Not much time. I will take your leave and hand over the whole stage to Mehul Thakkar. All yours.
Yes, sir. Mehul, sir.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Clearly.
Great. Thank you so much. I feel privileged to be interacting with all of you on this sunny morning when we have entered into the painful extended lockdown period of 4.0, we can say. And here comes an institution, a quality degree engineering institution known for its benchmark level contribution to the society in terms of producing future technocrats in various disciplines of degree engineering courses. It's a very quality institution. It's a brand name which has emerged since 2010 onward, not only in the South Gujarat region, but even in the entire state. Earlier, it was known as Faculty of Engineering, Technology and Research, FETR, which is now renamed as RNGPIT Institute of Technology. They have been conducting webinars to reach out to the students' fraternity and to for the larger cause of societal development during this lockdown period. And I am happy to know from their side that this is 42nd. Yes, I repeat, this is 42nd webinar that they have been conducting during this lockdown period. And today, I am there as a speaker, and the topic is of very current concern, which is related to your career success. Right now, the biggest issue, let me just share the screen, or is it already visible? Milind sir, if you can confirm. Slides are visible?
Sir, screen means folder is visible. Please open the PPT, sir.
Okay, okay. Let me just. Now it's visible, sir?
Uh, mm, yes, sir. It is visible.
Great, great, great. As I was sharing that we are going to talk on SWOT and TOWS analysis for ultimate career success, because right now during this lockdown period, the most affected ones are the students community. And the students who are particularly in their last semester or in their last year, and even the junior batches are right now really afraid that what will happen to their career concerns, how the market, how the economy would behave, and where they would stand in terms of achieving their career dreams and career goals. And this is where the RNG Patel Institute of Technology and the moderator, as we could see, the Dania sir, the professor and head of Applied Sciences and Humanities Department, Dr. Trupti Desai madam, the leading lady who has been taking utmost care of professional grooming of these budding technocrats, budding engineers of the campus by improving their communication skills, presentation skills, self-image, and such other soft skill development. And we also have Mehul Kansara sir, the Assistant Professor of Electrical Engineering Department, and the man who is giving us technological backup in today's webinar. I thank all of them, and I thank Dr. Latesh Chaudhary sir, the visionary and very dynamic, action-oriented principal of this worthy institute, and all the higher-ups of the trust under the ambit of which this institute is flourishing. With this much of sketchy background, let's move ahead, and let me just start with connecting the dots with our age-old knowledge which was existing in the mega religious epic that we have on this earth, where the Jagat Guru Sri Krishna, the magician of modern management also I can say, Sri Krishna told Arjuna in the battle of Kurukshetra that Parivartan hi sansar ka niyam hai. Friends, let me tell you very frankly, change is the only permanent thing in our life. Whether you like it or not, change happens and you will have to get accustomed, get adjusted with that very soon. Otherwise, what will happen? Charles Darwin theory of biological evolution, we all are aware of that. He said way back, survival of the fittest, and today we have entered into an era where we need to accept that survival of the fittest and the fastest. The sooner we get adapted to these changing circumstances and get involved into embracing the challenges of new normal, it would be better for us. And people like the famous principal of that Gurukul in the Bollywood super hit movie Mohabbatein, played by Amitabh Bachchan, who used to say, I don't like changes, मुझे परिवर्तन पसंद नहीं है. So I can bet on that. I can assure you that if any of us believe in the philosophy of that principle, then probably we would vanish like dinosaurs from this earth. And I'm pretty happy that since you are continuously attending these kind of webinars, utilizing other online resources shared by your faculty members, so you have not become a victim of such a mentality and you have entered into a progressive zone. This is an image which all of you must have received to your WhatsApp messages, and I'm happy to see that you people being the of our Youngistan India, the nation has a lot of expectations from you, and you people in this uncertain time of COVID-19 corona pandemic across the nation, you have come out of your fear zone to learning zone, and now you would be looking forward that what will be the new normal, how we can equip ourselves for the future challenges. So you have already entered into the growth zone, and heads off to the efforts of RNGPIT Institute of Technology also, that they are helping students and teachers to transcend themselves from the fear zone to learning zone to the growth zone. And look at the promising figures. I would be touching the point of SWOT and TOWS from two angles. Whether you want to be a job seeker or you want to be a job giver, from both the angles, this topic will find its relevance. So let me start with positivity, because right now in all social media or news channels or newspapers, we keep on hearing negative news regarding corona pandemic issues. But let me start with the positive things. We desperately want, the nation wants that all of you should not become desperate job seekers. You should try to become job creators or job givers. In that context, and in the context of the three promising initiatives of our central government, that is Skill India, Make in India, Startup India, Stand Up India, let me show you these positive aspects of our economy. Despite the fact that we are badly hit by this corona pandemic, our ranking in ease of doing business is improving year by year. The Mudra scheme and several other loan schemes which are being advanced for people who have entrepreneurial zeal and they may have the obstacle of not having financial backup, they are supported well. Even GST, one tax, one nation, one tax, was a progressive measure in this direction. Despite the fact that our rating has been lowered by several international agencies, I still believe that we are a rising economy. So with this improved ranking and single window system clearance given to the people who want to establish their own organizations, even several tax exemptions, labor law exemptions are an icing on the cake if you really want to shine as an entrepreneur. And you look at the India's demographic dividend. We are the youngest nation of this world, where nearly 58% of our population belongs to the youth bracket. So a lot of responsibility is on your shoulders as the pillar of the nation. And skill development and entrepreneurship in India is given due emphasis since long, but now nation wants you to take on this challenge of rising as a job creator or job giver. So you can definitely take advantages of all these initiatives. And now I would love to connect it to the other side of the coin. Many of you might be worried about your job prospects, that what will happen, how the market will behave. Then let me tell you very frankly that as per the estimate, 2020, the year which we all want to forget now, but let me tell you that 3.5 billion new jobs are expected to be created by this year. And obviously, the two thickly populated countries like India and China would be the major beneficiaries. and skill intensive industries. Since I'm talking on behalf of a quality engineering institution, the budding technocrats should be assured about their bright future, because the skill intensive industries like manufacturing and service sector are expected to contribute more than 90% of India's GDP. So lot many opportunities even if you want to rise as an employee. But let me tell you, then there is an issue. If you look at the right hand bottom corner of the slide, employability issue. So not only focus on earning your degree with good grade points, but even having the employability skills matter a lot in this scenario. Now, these are the figures which probably none of you would have seen before this interaction. Look at the projections with 2019 to 2035, 15 years future times we are talking about, and look at the top 10 cities in terms of GDP growth rate, which will be the top 10 cities, not only of India, but we are talking about top 10 cities of Asia. And if you look at the top 10 cities, you would be feeling very happy to witness that all exist in India. And we live in the vibrant state of Gujarat. Look at the Surat, the textile and diamond hub, the economic capital of our state, 9.2% growth rate. That will be one of the fastest developing cities of the Asia region in the times to come. And look at Rajkot also, the economic capital of Saurashtra region, you can say, that is also there, and all 10 cities exist in India. So you have very bright future. And look at the 6 competencies. These are super 6 competencies which will be expected from the future candidates like you. Resilience, bouncing back quality. Don't feel frustrated. Don't sit that what will happen to my future. Be prepared to embrace the challenges. That resilience will be the supermost quality that is expected. Adaptability, flexibility, that is what is expected, right? Flexibility and adaptability. You people should be now you should develop that global mindset. You should be ready to embrace any kind of challenges. Emotional intelligence, EQ, we desperately need this, because given such uncertain times, people tend to get frustrated very soon. I am very sure that you would not be one of them. Then continuous learning, that is what we are doing right now. Even during such uncertain times, we are utilizing this quality time for skill upgradation, the entrepreneurial skills. Even you become an employee somewhere, then also your entrepreneur would expect you to serve as an intrapreneur and to have that entrepreneurial zeal and motivation. And then comes the creativity and critical thinking. Friends, we live in an era of creativity and innovation. So creativity quotient, innovation quotient are also badly demanded in this era. So what's the way out? How we can equip ourselves for ultimate career success in this era? That's where my topic finds its relevance. Awareness is the key, friends. When you start thinking about your career prospects, then these are the things that you must be fundamentally clear before you can actually jump into the career market. The first and foremost is, are you absolutely clear about your SWOT analysis and the reverse of SWOT, that is TOWS analysis? We will be talking about this in detail later on. Then your skill sets, your technical skill sets, your expertise. You may be having lot many skills, 5 10 different kind of skills, but what is that particular 1 or 2 skills where you are damn confident, you feel that no one can challenge me, this is my competitive advantage over other candidates? Then your interest, what is your career interest? Whether you are working, whether you would be working for money, or you would be tied up to a geographical location, or you would be working for a big brand of a company, or you would be looking for a job profile which matches with your skill sets, or you would be looking for a job where you have less pressures of work. So what exactly you are looking forward? And career interest in terms of the sector in which you want to work, in terms of the skill sets, or in terms of the job profile which you are looking forward to. Then market for your skill sets. What are your opportunities at the local level, at the regional level, at the national level, and at the international level, and in different sectors? Then corporate culture, and what do corporate expects from you? This is badly required, because while drafting a professional resume also, impressive resume or CV also, you badly need this. If you have fundamental clarity on these issues, then resume writing would become a very easy job for you. And you remember, friends, the first ever question in any interview would be, tell me something about yourself, introduce yourself. And ironically, we prepare ourselves for all other kind of questions which may or may not be asked to us. But this is the question which is always going to be asked. And friends, well begun is half done. है ना? So you should be fundamentally much more prepared for this question. But normally what happens, we fail to market ourselves fully in this particular question, and then the later on questions happens to be a disaster for us. So we must understand ये सवाल पूछा क्यों जाता है, because the employer is well aware that whether you are a fresher or experienced like me or other teachers of your campus, but they would be nervous on the day of interview. Nervousness is a positive sign. Let me tell you, you should not be excessively nervous, but a bit of nervousness is a positive sign. So the employer is aware that you will be nervous, and if this straight away start with a technical question, you may be aware of the true answer, but you may not be able to share the true answer. So they start with a question. आप ध्यान से सुनिएगा, वो ऐसे सवाल से शुरुआत कर रहे हैं जहां पे आपको सब पता है, मतलब हमें सब पता है और उनको कुछ नहीं पता है, because they ask us कि tell me about yourself. मगर उसके बाद तो वो कैसे सवाल पूछेंगे, where they know everything and we know, no, don't think that we know nothing, we know something. तो हमें इस पहले सवाल में we should hit the nail right on the target, but to hit that nail also, to prepare ourselves for the future questions also in the interview, we should be fundamentally clear about our SWOT and TOWS analysis. And this is where I'm connecting the dots, the SMART goals. I'm pretty sure whatever career goal you might have set in for yourself in terms of becoming an employee or starting your own entrepreneurial venture, becoming an employer, but it must be a SMART goal. That means it must be a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound goals. I'm pretty sure about that. बट हमारे यहाँ सबसे बड़ी तकलीफ क्या है पता है, हमें बार बार कहा जाता है इन टिपिकल गुजराती लैंग्वेज, दे यूज्ड टू से अस दैट निशान चूक माफ नहीं माफ नीचो निशान, मतलब यू शुड ऑलवेज एम फॉर हाई. We can forgive you if you miss the target, but we cannot forgive you if you aim for a lower target. This is the reason why many of us set very high, rosy expectations about your career goal, and then we feel frustrated because we never look inside, we never introspect, we never equip ourselves. इसीलिए फिर क्या होता है कि हमारे गोल्स, हमारे सपने और मुंगेरी लाल के हसीन सपने या शेख चल्ली के ख्यालात के बीच कोई अंतर नहीं रह जाता. Who among us doesn't want to have a pay package of 10 lakhs rupees per month? Who among us doesn't want to buy a BMW car? But even who amongst you would not love to have a gold medal in your degree engineering course or in any other degree where you are studying? But how many of you really succeed to have that? This is the difference. That means we should fundamentally understand that when we set our goal, दूसरी भी कई सारी कहावतें हैं जो हमें कई बार मिसगाइड करते हैं. हमारे यहाँ एक कहा जाता है, हिम्मत मर्दा तो मदद खुदा, या होम करीने पढ़ो आगे फतेह छे आगे, डर के आगे जीत है. No, friends. You should analyze yourself well. आगे है कुआं, पीछे है खाई, तो कूदने में नहीं है भलाई. So introspect yourself, and that is where I talk about SWOT analysis. All of you must be well aware about these acronym and the meaning of that as strength. So friends, when we talk about your own individual SWOT analysis as an employee, as a prospective candidate, I'm talking about what you are good at, what is your USP, what differentiates you, what makes you unique. Even from the same vibrant state of Gujarat, in a year, nearly 40,000 degree engineers come out from different institutes like yours. But what makes you unique? What is so differentiating element? It may be a specific technical skill of your domain. It may be your soft skills like communication skills, convincing ability,
लाइव चैट क्यों नहीं देखा?
time management, planning ability. So what are your strengths which can put you ahead of other candidates, which can give you a competitive advantage over others. And friends, let me tell you, strength doesn't mean only technical skills, soft skills, and even beyond that. If you have really developed a career mindset, and if you are ready to go anywhere in India for your career, you are not having geographical barrier, then you can even project this as your strength, that geographically mobile, ready to relocate anywhere in India. Even linguistic proficiency, even comfort zone with these online meeting platforms is also strength, because organizations will be increasingly looking for people who have digital competencies also, irrespective of their domain expertise. Second is your weaknesses. All of us have weaknesses. Neither you nor me are an exception to this general rule. So no one is perfect, friends. But what is a problem at our end? Normally we do not accept our weaknesses. If somebody else also help us to identify our weakness, then also we have our own ego. We say, who are you to tell me? I'm not going to improve upon. And sometimes we accept our weakness to use it as an excuse. मान लीजिए आपको कोई काम दिया जाता है कि do this analysis by using Excel. Somebody would say, sir, I don't know the advanced application of Excel, so it's better that you assign it to somebody else. We are using our weakness as an excuse. Instead of that, identify your weaknesses, accept it, and develop plans how you want to overcome these weaknesses, so that strength and weaknesses are your internal attributes under your control, friends. And by utilizing, by consolidating on your strength, and by minimizing your weaknesses, it may be not being fluent in English, it may be lack of presentation skills, it may be lack of confidence, there can be a number of issues, but you need to overcome these issues once you have identified it. And then there are two other attributes of SWOT analysis which exist in the external environment, which you will have to combat upon. Like, first is opportunities. There are many opportunities available in the local, regional, national and international market. Are you aware of that? How many of you are continuously referring the career advertisements in the newspapers? How many of you have uploaded your updated CV on different job sites? How many of you have become member of various professional associations of national and international repute? How many of you are continuously updating your skill sets? So all these matter, all these talk about your preparedness for grabbing the opportunities which might be available. कई बार हमारी दिक्कतें तो ये होती है कि हमें opportunities दिखती तक नहीं है, या तो हम उसको identify करने से चूक जाते हैं. और friends, let me tell you, you might have heard that opportunity never knocks your door twice. But let me tell you, वो भी कहावत पुरानी हो गई है. You must have seen the Bollywood blockbuster Sholay, जहाँ पर when Gabbar was busy in dance and music on his adda, then the Thakur Sanjeev Kumar says to Jay and Veeru कि गर्म है लोहा मार दो हथौड़ा. मतलब there is an opportunity, grab it. But let me tell you, that has become a matter of past. अब तो क्या है कि लोहा गर्म है, मार दो हथौड़ा नहीं चलेगा. हथौड़ा आपके हाथ में है, आपके स्किल्स, लोहे को मार मार के गर्म कर दो और फिर तो गर्म ही है लोहा और हथौड़ा आपके हाथ में है. So don't wait for the opportunity. We live in a very competitive era. It's a nail-biting competitive era. Don't wait for the opportunity. Create your own opportunity, create your own space in the career market, and that is possible only when you are clear about your SWOT analysis. There are going to be threats, obstacles, barriers which you will have to overcome. जो भी successful बने हैं उनको कभी मक्खन जैसा हाईवे मिला नहीं है, friends. Everybody had to create their own way. Friends, believe me, road to success is always a toll road. It's not a free road. आपको toll tax pay करना पड़ेगा, and that toll tax is in form of your preparedness. So you need to overcome these barriers also, and after having your SMART goals, link it with SWOT analysis and have a look at your SWOT analysis. Do you have those skill sets to achieve your career goals? And inform about your SWOT analysis and SMART goals to everyone else. Create social pressure on yourself. As the Bollywood superstar King Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, used to say in one of the Bollywood super hit movie Om Shanti Om, किसी चीज को अगर पूरे दिल से चाहो तो ये पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने में लग जाती है. मगर जरूरी क्या है? पूरे दिल से चाहो तो. That means you should be passionate about your own goal. अगर आप ही ढीली ढीली बातें करेंगे, अगर आप ही नेगेटिव माइंडसेट के साथ चलेंगे, तो पॉजिटिव किरण नहीं आएगा. Even God help them who help themselves, friends. So prepare yourself for these challenges. Now, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to start something of your own, it's a good sign. Then you will have to talk not only about your own SWOT analysis, but you will have to talk about SWOT analysis of your industry. Now, let me clarify. The concept of firm or company and industry are two different things. Say, when I talk about Sahiba Fabrics Limited, a leading textile factory or mill located at Jolwa nearby Kadodra, then it's a firm or company, textile mill. But when I talk about textile industry, it's an amalgamation of various textile mills. So industry is a macro concept. So you will have to look out for SWOT analysis of the industry, then SWOT analysis of your firm which you are going to start, SWOT analysis of the product or services which your firm is going to offer, and SWOT analysis of your competitors also, because you need to be vigilant. As I said, strengths and weaknesses are your internal factors, opportunities and threats are your external factors. Strength and opportunities are positive ones, while weakness and threats are the negative ones. For the better understanding, what I have done, I have taken this image directly from internet. I do not have any hesitation in sharing that. I have listed some of the strength, weakness, opportunities and threats of a company. If there is a company, they might talk that our strength is marketing opportunity, our brand image, our customer satisfaction, our product innovation is our strength. They might have a weakness कि भाई हमारा अभी गुजरात पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड ने हमें नोटिस थमाया है, या तो गवर्नमेंट रूल्स हैव चेंज्ड एंड नाउ वी आर फेसिंग ए ट्रबल, और देयर माइट बी सम अपॉर्चुनिटीज, न्यू मार्केट्स हैव ओपनड अप, गवर्नमेंट हैज रिलैक्स्ड द नॉर्म्स एंड वी विल एंटर इनटू दैट मार्केट. Threats are also there. Competitors are inching upon. Our market shares are decreasing. Similarly, you will have to sit quietly. You will have to introspect, identify your own strengths and weaknesses. And why I am talking about this? Let me tell you, ये इतना आसान नहीं है. Whenever you will have several options in future in terms of your career as an employee or as an employer, कौन से सप्लायर से आप रॉ मटेरियल लेंगे, या तो किसको जॉब पे रखेंगे, या तो अगर आपके पास 3-4 जॉब ऑफर है किसको ज्वाइन करना चाहिए. एंड इवन इन योर सोशल लाइफ, व्हेनेवर you are faced with options, SWOT analysis is a tool which can help you out. Let me share with you a funny exercise. Like in future, think of 10 years after today, probably you all will have your individual families. So in that, even to talk in distant future, your own son or daughters are going to get married. Think of a daughter, क्योंकि है ना, बेटियां ही हमें देश को आगे बढ़ाने में हमें चाहिए. We live in the era of women empowerment. So think of a situation जहाँ पे आपको अपना दामाद चुनना है, अपनी बेटी के लिए वर चुनना है, और आपके पास 5 उम्मीदवारों के बायोडेटा आते हैं, और उन 5 को आपने SWOT एनालिसिस सीखा है. तो आपने क्या किया, उन 5 को SWOT एनालिसिस टेबल में डिवाइड कर दिया टू चूज द बेस्ट वन. आई एम शेयरिंग दैट slide with you, and think very quickly within 30 seconds which one you would go for. पहला कैंडिडेट है IAS ऑफिसर है, मगर वो शॉर्ट हाइटेड है, वीकनेस. अपॉर्चुनिटी क्या है, उसके पापा खुद सांसद हैं, तो फ्यूचर में ये भी पॉलिटिकल करियर हो सकता है. बट थ्रेट है, उसकी एक गर्लफ्रेंड ऑलरेडी है. दूसरा कैंडिडेट है साइंटिस्ट है, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में PhD है, मगर वो डाइवर्सी है, वीकनेस. अपॉर्चुनिटी है MBA भी हुआ है, एडिशनल क्वालिफिकेशन. थ्रेट है, वो इम्पोर्टेंट है, हालांकि इम्पोर्टेंट होना वो रूमर ही होगा, क्योंकि उसका कोई सर्टिफिकेट लेके थोड़ी घूम रहा होगा वो. तीसरा कैंडिडेट सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोफेशनल है, मास्टर ऑफ कंप्यूटर साइंस डिग्री के साथ. वीकनेस है, वो स्टैमरिंग करता है, हकलाता है, बोलने में थोड़ी तकलीफ है, मगर वो नेशनल लेवल का स्पोर्ट्समैन है. अपॉर्चुनिटी में थ्रेट है कि उसके खिलाफ एक कोर्ट केस चल रहा है, अभी शायद उसने लॉकडाउन तोड़ा था, तो उसके खिलाफ FIR हो चुका है, अब कोर्ट में चलेगा केस. चौथा कैंडिडेट है IPS अफसर है, MTech इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर हुआ है. वीकनेस है, तारक मेहता के उल्टा चश्मा के अय्यर के जैसा, कोयले जैसा काला है, नॉट सो गुड लुकिंग फेलो. अपॉर्चुनिटी है, उसकी सिस्टर ऑलरेडी USA में है, तो फ्यूचर में आप भी जा सकते हो. थ्रेट है कि उसकी फैमिली में 90% लोग डायबिटिक है, और डायबिटीज हेरिडिटरी डिसीज है. पांचवा कैंडिडेट ऐसा है, गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट में डायरेक्टर है, मगर वीकनेस है वो शराब पीता है और स्मोक भी करता है। अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि उसके पास एमबीए का एडिशनल क्वालिफिकेशन भी है, गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट है, एक्सेलेंट एकेडमिक ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है, थ्रेट कोई भी नहीं है। आप 30 सेकंड सोचिए कौन से कैंडिडेट को, कौन से लड़के को आप अपना दामाद बनाना पसंद करेंगे, कौन से लड़के के हाथ में आप अपनी बेटी को सौंपना पसंद करेंगे। आप कोई भी चॉइस करेंगे। मैं लाइव चैट ऑप्शन देख नहीं पा रहा हूं, अदरवाइज आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू राइट डाउन विद 1 2 3 4 5 which one you would select as your damat. Then you will realize it's not that easy choice. Most of the people, whenever I play this exercise in my physical classroom setting, they go for the fifth one. बोले उसका थ्रेट कोई नहीं है। हमारा दिमाग ऐसे ही चलता है। हम है ना, जहाँ पे चैलेंजेस दिखते हैं, हम चैलेंजेस को अपॉर्चुनिटीज की तरह, चैलेंजेस को अपॉर्चुनिटी में कन्वर्ट करना नहीं जानते हैं, चैलेंजेस को कॉम्बेट करने का माइंडसेट नहीं डेवलप करते हैं। हम नॉर्मली ये सोचते हैं थ्रेट जहाँ ना हो वहाँ चले, तो हम साउंडिंग सक्सेस नहीं बन पाएंगे। इसलिए पांचवे कैंडिडेट में जैसे ही आप नन कहते हो, अरे भाई वो तो ड्रिंक करता है, स्मोक भी करता है, तो कई बार मजाक में मेरे स्टूडेंट तो ये भी कहते हैं, सर कोई बात नहीं, हमारी बेटी भी साथ में जुड़ जाएगी, खूब जमेगा रंग, जब मिल बैठेंगे 3 यार, बेटी, दामाद और ससुर खुद। नहीं नहीं, ऐसे थोड़ी चलता है। सो SWOT analysis is a tricky thing. I request all of you to prepare your own SWOT analysis. Now moving ahead, I am taking you to the second stage, that is of TOWS analysis. This is what we mean by TOWS analysis, that is developing strategies. TOWS analysis is exactly reverse of your SWOT analysis, but SWOT analysis becomes absolutely meaningless if you do not convert your SWOT into TOWS. TOWS is actually, you realize the interconnections between the factors which are under your control, that is your strength and weaknesses, your internal factors, and the factors which lie outside your control domain but which can affect you, that is the opportunities and threats in the external environment. You find out the interconnections between these two and develop different kind of strategies through which you can achieve ultimate career success. Let me exemplify this. Say for example, if you have a strength that you are technically superior and you have the highest grade point in your degree engineering compared to your classmates, this is your strength, you feel so. Then weakness, you are not so good in your communication skills, this may be your weakness. Opportunity, your college has taken pain and they have convinced 2 prospective employers even during such uncertain time, and they have become ready to conduct online interview for the passing out batches. So this is a big opportunity coming your way, but the threat is that so many other students of your class who may be having less grade point, but they are very fluent in English, they are comfortable with these online platforms also, so you are afraid that they will crack the interview and you will lose the job. Now this is an example of your SWOT analysis. अब अगर आप SWOT को TOWS में कन्वर्ट नहीं करेंगे तो आप इंटरव्यू क्रैक नहीं कर पाएंगे, अपॉर्चुनिटी होने के बावजूद भी आप उसको एनकेश नहीं कर पाएंगे। अब इस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में, इस SWOT के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जो मैंने आपको बताया, एक एज ए हाइपोथेटिकल सिनेरियो, लेट अस सी SO strategies. These are known as win-win strategies. These are known as maxi strategies, because we are talking about 2 positive things, strength and opportunity. This is where how you can consolidate on your strength and utilizing your strength, how can you encash and grab the opportunities to the maximum possible extent. Now, based on your grade point and technical superiority, despite the fact that you may be less fluent in communication, you may be able to convince, because you are into engineering domain and it's a skill-based sector. So you may be able to convince your prospective employer with respect to your technical superiority by giving answers to their technical questions in a more superior way compared to your competing friends, and you would be able to crack that interview. This is kind of SO strategy. और you may think that opportunity में दूसरा भी है कि you have Dr. Trupti Desai and several other faculty members who can help you out to develop your presentation skills, interview skills before the actual interview happens. So you may spend a week, 10 days time, whatever is available to you, to master your communication skills and presentation skills, at least to crack this interview. So you are utilizing your resources available, the strength which you have at the college end, and you are utilizing that strength to crack this opportunity. This is SO strategy. Then comes ST strategy. Just below SO strategy, there is ST strategy. That is utilizing your strength, you can combat your threat. You must be well aware of the obstacles, the competing friends, उनका क्या USP है, वो किस दिशा में इंटरव्यूअर को ले जाएंगे ताकि वो जॉब पा सके. तो how you will utilize your strength to combat this threat. तो obviously आप अपने टेक्निकल सुपीरियरिटी और कम्युनिकेशन स्किल का इस्तेमाल करके. Am I audible? Should I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are clearly audible.
Great enough. Great enough. So ST strategy, this is where you can utilize your strength of superior grade point or even getting trained through your faculty, and then you can have a competitive advantage over your fellow friends who may be less superior than you as far as technical skills are concerned. Then WO strategy. ST strategies are also known as win-lose strategies or maxi-mini strategies, as strength is positive, T is negative. Weak WO strategies, this works in two ways, friends. Very pay attention. WO strategies, on one way you can utilize your opportunity to overcome your weaknesses, or you can overcome your weaknesses to grab the opportunities. अभी आप क्या कर रहे हैं, मैं आपको अगर एक एग्जाम्पलीफाई करूं, अभी आप अपॉर्चुनिटी का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं ये वेबिनार अटेंड करके, ऐसे सारे ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज यूज करके, टू ओवरकम द वीकनेस ऑफ एकेडमिक लॉसेस व्हिच यू आर सफरिंग ड्यू टू दिस लॉकडाउन पीरियड. दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ WO स्ट्रैटेजी. मगर दूसरी तरीके से भी हो सकता है, जब आप कम्युनिकेशन स्किल को इंप्रूव कर लेते हैं तो आप इंटरव्यू को क्रैक कर सकते हैं. सो दोनों तरीके से WO स्ट्रैटेजी बनाया जा सकते हैं. दीज आर नोन एज लूज विन स्ट्रैटेजी और मिनी मैक्स स्ट्रैटेजी, दैट और नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव स्ट्रैटेजी, एज वीकनेस इज नेगेटिव एंड अपॉर्चुनिटी इज पॉजिटिव. सिमिलरली WT strategy, how you can combat with your threats, how you can minimize your weaknesses so that you can at least avoid the adverse impact of threat or barrier on your career. Now friends, you will realize that you can at your home, this is how they develop mini maxi kind of strategies, as I said you earlier. What I want you to do in your home settings, since you have quality time to introspect, to keep yourself in a complete peaceful mindset, sit quietly with your own self and develop your own TOWS matrix also. And for developing this, as you can see over here, there are internal factors which includes your strength and your weaknesses. You should list out your 5-10 strengths over here, over there 5-10 weaknesses. Now don't misunderstand, मैंने 5-10 कहा है इसलिए ना हो फिर भी 5-10 वीकनेस लिखनी है, ऐसा न मत करना फ्रेंड्स. और स्ट्रेंथ शायद इससे ज्यादा भी हो सकती है, बट व्हेन यू राइट योर स्ट्रेंथ, एज आई सेड अर्लियर, think beyond your technical skills and soft skills. Even think of general things which makes you a competitive candidate in comparison to others. Maybe that ready to relocate anywhere in India, even having a parental background of engineering. मतलब अगर आपके parental background में कोई engineer पहले से हुआ है तो that can also be marketed as your strength, क्योंकि आपको family से भी इतना ही technical guidance मिल रहा है. Your grade point, your highest marks in a particular subject, if you have participated in certain tech fest and if you have won over there, if you have got some appreciation letters, if you have participated in hackathon, if you have attended some important important webinars. All these are your strength. Then you can look out for external factors, opportunities and threat. Opportunity और threat को जानने के लिए प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग होना बहुत जरूरी है. गुजराती में तो हम बहुत अच्छा कहते हैं, ओळखाण इस सोनानी खाण छे मित्रों. એટલે you should get professionally connected on different LinkedIn accounts should be activated and you should continuously use that account to your benefit. You should even become a member of several professional associations. You should even try to utilize these Swayam and other MOOC platforms to get extraordinary certifications which will act as additional qualification at your end. And then look at these four quadrant window inside these matrix, that is SO strategy, WO strategy, S3 strategy and WT strategy. And friends, for developing this, you need not to consult or ask any of your friends, because this is going to be as unique as your fingerprint, and this is going to be your competitive advantage also, friends. So ये मैंने एक कंपनी का ऐसे हो सकता है स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, यहाँ पर अपॉर्चुनिटी, थ्रेट, और यहाँ पे इन बिटवीन आर द स्ट्रैटेजीज. Friends, it is not going to get developed within 30 minutes or within an hour. It will take a bit of time, and obviously the more you think, the more clarity with which you will be able to develop your own SWOT and TOWS. With this, I request all of you that remember and remind yourself all the time when you think about your career, friends, now onward, when you think about succeeding, when you think about achieving sustainable success in your career. और वो जो मैं कहना चाह रहा हूँ वो ये है, utilizing the 2 super hit Bollywood movies, रईस बनने के लिए, मतलब पैसे वाला बनने के लिए काबिल बनना पड़ेगा. You should have developed those skill sets. Otherwise, the biggest issue right now that our country and entire world is facing, that is lack of employability skills among our youth brigade. So develop those skills. That's why we used to say that deserve before you desire. And now I would love to request our Mehul Kansara sir to play the video of placement journey of a typical engineering student. I hope you would enjoy this video. Do not take it in any other sense, but we want to leave on a positive note. So I request Mehul sir to play this video, placement journey of a typical engineering student. Mehul sir?
Yes.
I am unable to see on the screen. सर स्क्रीन पे वीडियो नहीं दिख रहा है, मुझे खुद को नहीं दिख रहा है.
Sir, video is ongoing, but due to your presentation, you cannot see.
Great enough. Then play it. Then play it, please.
मेरा नाम है खुल्ला, रखता हूँ खुल्ला. इससे पहले कि मैं तुझे गद्दार करार देकर गोली मार दूं, उठा के पटकूंगा, चीर दूंगा, फाड़ दूंगा साले. करूं कि ज्यादा करो, 60,000 करूं कि ज्यादा करो, 70,000 करोड़ की ज्यादा करो, 75,000 करोड़ की ज्यादा करो, 80,000 करोड़ की ज्यादा करो, 90,000 करोड़ की ज्यादा करो। तारीख पर तारीख, तारीख पर तारीख, तारीख पर तारीख, तारीख पर तारीख मिलती रही है, लेकिन इंसाफ नहीं मिला मिलोड, इंसाफ नहीं मिला। आए हो मेरी जिंदगी में तुम बहार बनके, आए हो मेरी जिंदगी में तुम बहार बनके। गरीबों की सुनो वो तुम्हारी सुनेगा, गरीबों की सुनो वो तुम्हारी सुनेगा। तुम एक पैसा दोगे वो 10 लाख देगा। बंद करो, हाथ जोड़ के मैं गुजारिश करता हूँ। तू चाहता है कि मैं तेरे यहाँ कुत्ता बनकर रहूं? तू कहे तो भौंकू, तू कहे तो काटू। भाइयों बहनों, मैं जानता हूँ मैंने कैसे कैसी ताकतों से लड़ाई मोल ली है। मैं जानता हूँ कैसे कैसे लोग मेरे खिलाफ हो जाएंगे। मैं जानता हूँ। सोचना है क्या, जो होना है होगा, चल बड़े फिक्र यार धुएं में उड़ा के, जाने क्या होगा हमारे। आ गए मेरी मौत का तमाशा देखने।
मुझे माफ करना ओम साई राम, मुझे माफ करना ओम साई राम, मुझे माफ करना ओम साई राम।
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, friends, don't take any other sense. I just showed you that how a typical engineering student, even those who are from different disciplines other than engineering, they can just replace the word engineer from their own discipline. What I want to say that don't approach your career either as an employee or as an employer. If you want to start something on your own also, don't do like this. Trial and error method will not work, friends, in this nail biting competitive era. So fundamentally you should be absolutely clear as a prospective candidate if you offer yourself into the job market about your SWOT and TOWS analysis, based on which you can market yourself to the maximum possible extent and get lucrative job in these uncertain time. And if you want to start your entrepreneurial venture, as I told you earlier, you should not only be talking about your own SWOT analysis, but you should also be concerned about the SWOT analysis of your firm, of your industry, of your product or services, of your competitors as well. Then only, otherwise what will happen, मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि हमारे भारत की और खास करके गुजरातियों की तो नस में बिजनेस है, ऐसा कहा जाता है. We have business in our blood, but still we are not very fortunate enough to have increasing number of startups from our own state. And many a times the students may start something on their own. They may give shape to their crazy looking ideas by having angel funding or venture capitalists investing into their idea, but they might face the problem of infant mortality. हमारे स्टार्टअप बहुत जल्दी दम तोड़ देते हैं. मतलब बहुत સિમ્પલ ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ તો આપણા પાટિયા બહુ જલ્દી પડી જાય છે. એવું ન થાય એના માટે SWOT અને TOWS analysis you should use to the maximum possible extent. And believe me friends that we live in VUCA world. People keep on talking in the corporate sector, they always talk about VUCA. VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. The four dangerous signals through which this highly turbulent business scenario is being described. But let me tell you that being a product and being a brand ambassador of a quality institution, you should be ready to fight this VUCA with your own VUCA, that is vision. Be fundamentally clear. We all have sight. આપણા બધા પાસે દ્રષ્ટિ છે, પણ દીર્ઘ દ્રષ્ટિ, the foresightedness is what is the need of the hour. Where you want to see, हर एक इंटरव्यू में भी ये पूछा जाएगा आपसे directly, indirectly, where do you see yourself after a span of 5 years? So develop that vision, then understanding, thorough understanding, conceptual clarity of every minute thing, of every subject will put you at a higher level in comparison to other candidates in the job market. Then clarity regarding your own SWOT analysis, TOWS analysis, your career goal. Don't have rosy expectations, friends. You must fundamentally believe that it takes 20 long years to become an overnight success. यूथ की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम आज जो मुझे दिखती है, वो उनको एक सक्सेसफुल बंदा दिखता है, वो किस ऊंचाई पर बैठा है वो दिखता है, बट उसको वो शायद सीढ़ी नहीं दिखती है, उसको वो सक्सेसिव स्टेप्स नहीं दिखते हैं जो चढ़ के बंदा वहां पहुंचा होता है. So we should be prepared to put forward our hardcore efforts also, and agility. Only people, survival of the fittest and the fastest. So develop that agility also to become a future workforce and future pillar of the nation. And let me remember the quote of a legendary man whom we can never say that he was a former president of India. He is still living in the heart and souls of every Indian, the missile man of India. भूतपूर्व कभी नहीं कहे जा सकते, अभूतपूर्व राष्ट्रपति. He used to say, difficulties in your life do not come to destroy you. Friends, problems like this, like corona pandemic, there are n number of problems that will occur and that will come across you as you will proceed in your career and life. Life is all about ups and downs. We need to show to our problems and difficulties, because these difficulties, God has sent these difficulties because he believes in our competencies, that ये बंदे इससे fight कर पाएंगे. So the problem help you to realize your true potential, hidden potential. Let your problem and difficulty realize that you are difficult. You cannot be defeated. And as someone has rightly said, tough time never lasts. Tough people do. So let showcase yourself and equip yourself with the much needed competencies. As I said, super 6 competencies which will be demanded from the candidates of future. Just look at the bottom side of the slide. Now one word, never think about anything that I can't do this. It is you who needs to cut these T, apostrophe T from this I can't, and you will have to firmly say that I can do it. You need this winning and can do outlook to succeed in such uncertain time, friends. Develop positivity and feel completely relaxed. आप जितने चिंतित हैं उससे ज्यादा चिंतित आपका कॉलेज, आपके गुरु और आपका इंस्टीट्यूशन है. So everybody is with you. We all are there to back up your efforts. So we will make sure that you do not face any trouble in terms of your career. And this is just such a humble attempt from our side. I request Milind sir to play one more video, if at all we are not crossing the time limit. Milind sir, can we go ahead with the video, or shall I conclude if time is not permitting, sir?
Yes sir, we can go for it, and it is on screen now.
Great.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है. सर आप
चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, वक्त पे पाँव रखो और बढ़ के चलो, वक्त पे पाँव रखो और चलो पकड़ के चलो, पलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो, पलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो, चलो हिंदुस्तान चले, चलो हिंदुस्तान चले, हिंदुस्तान चले, चलो।
Yes, friends, this is the message that we want to convey. तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चलो. Being the pillar of the fastest growing economy on this earth, we want you to shoulder upon some responsibility. अगर आप एक कदम बढ़ाएंगे तो the entire world is ready to help you out. अगर if you are passionate about your career goal, तो ये पूरी कायनात, even the whole nature will conspire to enable you to reach out to your goal. So God help them who help themselves. इसीलिए हम ये हमारा एक नम्र प्रयास है कि आपको लॉकडाउन के दौरान भी you should feel happy, you should feel strengthened from within, and you should be ready to embrace the challenges of the future. So with this, let's start from this moment. From this moment, if anybody asks you, are you ready to achieve ultimate career success? Then your approach should be just like this kid, and your entire outlook should be like this. The way kid is responding, yes. So 2020 को भूल जाएं. अगर जब हम जैसे ही फ्यूचर की तरफ देखते हैं, तो मैंने दोनों इसीलिए रखते हैं जो इस साल पास हो रहे हैं उनके लिए भी अभी भी मौके आने हैं, क्योंकि जैसे ही ये सब आज से जैसे ही रिलैक्स हो चुका है, सब कुछ खुलने लगा है, competent people are always in demand because they are in scarcity, friends. So along with competence, believe in yourself and show that dedication that you are there to stay for a longer period of time. This also reminds me of the very super hit Gujarati, urban Gujarati movie. Let us feel कि आज का ये आखिरी दिन है कि हम सारी वरीज, सारी टेंशन को आज से भूल के एक नए सवेरे की तरफ देखेंगे, because we all want to see a shining and brighter future for all of us. All the very best to be the best. We have immense faith in your competencies and we know that you are a tough individual. You are a lifelong learner. हाँ, ये एक और बात मैं कहना चाहूँगा, और सारी डिग्रियां जो ले रहे हैं वो तो लीजिए, मगर उसके साथ एक डिग्री हमेशा अपनी पूरी जिंदगी अपने साथ लगाए रखिएगा, और वो है LLL. ट्रिपल L की डिग्री हमेशा लगाए रखिए, वो है लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्नर. अगर ये डिग्री आपके साथ के रही तो आपको कोई हटा नहीं पाएगा अपने राह से. यू आर योर ओन ब्रांड, फ्रेंड, है ना. कुछ ऐसा करो कि आप गूगल में सर्च करके किसी का पीपीटी या किसी का रिसोर्स डाउनलोड ना करें, गूगल में लोग आपके नाम को सर्च करें. ये वो मौका है आपके पास कि आप दुनिया को दिखा सको कि आप लंबी रेस के घोड़े हैं. अपना स्वॉट एनालिसिस बनाइए, उसको टाउज में कन्वर्ट करें, और अगर आप चाहते हैं कि उस पर आपको कोई फीडबैक भी मिले तो फील फ्री टू बॉदर एनी ऑफ अस, your faculty members, your department head, your principal, or even through them you can even get connected to me. With this, I end on a positive note with a big thank you note to Dadhania sir, to Desai ma'am, the leading lady who is instrumental in giving me this opportunity. Thanks a million, even to Mehul Kansara sir for all the technological backup. Latesh Chaudhary sir, the man with whom I studied in my schooling days in my hometown Mandvi, and now he is the efficient, very able and inspiring leader of this worthy institution. I thank all the participants who have joined through different platforms and who are right now live in this interaction. I would love to end with 4 positive lines of Padma Shri Award winner, Shayar and poet Nida Fazli ji. वो कहते हैं आपको इन 4 पंक्तियों से वो आत्मबल मिलेगा जिसकी आपको अभी जरूरत है, आत्म प्रेरणा की जरूरत है. वो ये 4 पंक्तियां आप सुनिए, मैं निदा फाजली जी से उधार लेकर आपको सुना रहा हूं. वो कहते हैं, सफर में धूप तो होगी, फ्रेंड्स, सफर में धूप तो होगी, जो चल सको तो चलो, सभी हैं भीड़ में यहाँ, तुम भी निकल सको तो चलो। सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको ही तकलीफ है, हम टीचर्स को भी तकलीफ है, हमें भी ये सीखना पड़ा कि ऑनलाइन क्लासेस कैसे ली जाती है, हम भी इम्प्रूव कर रहे हैं, आप भी लगातार सीखिए। सफर में धूप तो होगी, चल सको तो चलो, सभी हैं भीड़ में यहाँ, तुम भी निकल सको तो चलो। और फ्रेंड्स, किसी के वास्ते राहें कहाँ बदलती है यहाँ, तुम अगर खुद को ही बदल सको तो चलो। So, friends, I am pretty sure that being a product of such a worthy institute and being a tough guy, obviously, and being the proud son and daughter of your worthy parents, I am sure that you would live up to the expectations of your parents, of your institute, of your society, and of the entire nation, because the nation needs you badly. A big thank you note to all of you. और दो पंक्तियां मेरे जहन में आ रही हैं जो शेयर किए बगैर ना तो मुझे मोक्ष मिलेगा ना तो आपको मिलेगा। वो दो पंक्तियां हैं, मंजिल मिल ही जाएगी अब तो, मंजिल मिल ही जाएगी अब तो, भटकते ही सही, शायद इनिशियल कुछ सेटबैक आएंगे, मंजिल मिल ही जाएगी, भटकते ही सही, गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घर से निकले ही नहीं, क्योंकि हम तो एटलीस्ट घर से बाहर आ गए हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्किल अपग्रेडेशन, इन टर्म्स ऑफ अटेंडिंग दिस सॉर्ट ऑफ वेबिनार्स। और एक बात जो मैं कहीं भूल गया, वो जो हमने तुम चलो हिंदुस्तान चले वाला वीडियो देखा, उसके एक सीन पे अगर आपने गौर किया हो, वो बच्चा जब ठान लेता है उस पेड़ को धक्का लगाने के लिए, तो वो अपना जो बैग, जो बक्सा उसने उठाया था, जो स्कूल बैग, उसको पहले नीचे उतार देता है और फिर पेड़ को धक्का लगाता है। इनिशियली मैं अकेला ही चला था, लोग जुड़ते गए और कारवां बन गया। तो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, बाकी लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, वो मत सोचो। दूसरा, उसने अपना स्कूल बैग पहले नीचे रखा, इसके काफी मायने हैं फ्रेंड्स। लेट मी टेल यू क्या मायने हैं। मतलब आप टॉपर हैं, आप 7+ ग्रेड पॉइंट वाले हैं, आप बहुत अच्छे स्टूडेंट हैं, इन सब बातों को अपना इंटेलेक्चुअल ईगो अभी ना बनने दें। First job is important, not a good job. Right now, don't look for big brands or hi-fi packages, क्योंकि journey of 1000 miles begins with a single step. कहीं से तो शुरुआत करनी पड़ेगी। तो डिफिकल्ट टाइम में अपने करियर गोल पे इतने रिजिड भी न रहें। In terms of pay package, in terms of a particular location, show that adaptability and flexibility so that you can go to long miles. उसी बच्चे ने पेड़ सबके सहायता से जब दरकिनार कर दिया, he once again took back his bag. So इंटेलेक्ट आपके साथ रहेगा, मगर इंटेलेक्ट को कभी अपना ईगो ना बनने दे, तो ही आप एक साउंडिंग सक्सेस बन पाएंगे। मुझे आपने बड़ी शांति से सुना और मैं मान के चलता हूं कि जिस हकारात्मक अभिगम की आपको इस दौर में सबसे ज्यादा जरूरत है, वो आपको बाकायदा मिला होगा। So all the very best to beat even the best of the best. Hello. And my contact details are also available. You can send your SWOT analysis TOWS matrix to have my feedback on your TOWS matrix. With a big thank you note to the entire team of RNGPIT Institute of Technology, I hand over the proceedings to the team of RNGPIT Institute of Technology. Thanks a million.
Thank you, Mehul bhai. Thank you very much. And it was as it was expected.
Thank you
Hello?
so much.
Thank you so much. Am I audible? Yes. So it was expected and quite energetic and with a simple example, easy to understand. So now I hand over the mic to the head of the department of our institute, our Professor Desai sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, very good afternoon to all of you. Today's expert and well-wisher of our institute, Dr. Mehul Thakkar, moderator of this webinar, Professor Desai, coordinator of this webinar, Professor Mehul Kansara, all faculty members, dear students, and all participants. I deem it a great honor to propose the vote of thanks to all who have helped us in making this webinar such a responding success. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished speaker, Dr. Mehul Thakkar, for making an excellent presentation with thought-provoking address and making this webinar interesting and meaningful. I would like to express our profound gratitude to our management and our principal, Dr. L.B. Chowdhury sir, for their moral support and valuable guidance. I am happy to express vote of thanks to Professor T.D. Desai, moderator of this webinar, and all our staff members who have made this webinar a grand success. For this type of event execution, we have to prepare ourselves from many dimensions, especially some foolproof backstage preparation also required, such as live streaming of the webinar, registration of the participant, feedback forms, and certificates of the participant. For these tasks, I am thankful to Professor Milind Kansara and Professor Riddhi Rak, who have participated overwhelmingly and making the event success. Finally, the wonderful students and all participants who have turned up in such a great number, not only from our department or our college, but also from the other departments and other colleges. Thank you. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation and active participation. Once again, I thank all for your cooperation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Uh, Thank you very much, Mehul sir. And there is a comment from our principal, Dr. Latesh P. Chaudhary sir, that is on the screen. Thanks to Dr. Mehul Thakkar for providing useful information to our faculties and the students. And also, Latesh sir, right, that the really great efforts by the Professor Trupti madam. Okay, and all the faculties as well as students enjoy this session really well. You can read the comments on the screen. Okay, so all students and faculty enjoy a lot your session. So thank you very much, sir. And we are going to end our session now. So goodbye and very good afternoon.
Thank you.
Take care all.